guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Bianca Janel. I make videos on lifestyle, do everything from hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, skincare reviews, anything beauty related. I'd probably film it. If that sounds good to you guys, I would subscribe down below. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And for today's video, we are doing a September favorites. It is, what is it today? Today is September 28th. It's the end of September. I can't even believe that. The holidays are here. It's just so crazy to me, but this is one of my favorite times of year, so I had to make a favorites video because it's already the start of fall and I'm a fall girly with lots of favorites to share with you guys. So let's get into it. This being my September favorites, obviously the very first thing I have to share is pumpkins. I am a fall girly through and through. I love fall. It's a tie between fall and winter are my favorite seasons. Obviously the holidays, just everything about fall I love. Pumpkins here, pumpkins there, pumpkin patch, pumpkin spice, pumpkin cookies, anything pumpkin I am more than likely to love. So of course my first favorite, it's not just the pumpkins, it's like the fall lifestyle, fall aesthetic is my current favorite thing. Unfortunately, I'm here in San Diego where it is still quite warm, so I don't get to relish in the cold weather, but I still try. I brought out my Uggs already. I'm lighting my candles. I am tapping into pumpkin spice, everything. Even today I bought pumpkin candies. I bought pumpkin cake mix. Like, I am a pumpkin crazy girl. I don't even know how many times I said pumpkin, but I love pumpkins. So my first favorite of September has to just be that it is the start of fall, the start of one of my favorite seasons. One of my favorite holidays, which is Halloween, is in this month, and I just had to share that as my number one. Next favorite is still within that realm of what I've been talking about of fall, which is fall books. So you already know I always share books on this channel as one of my favorite things. Actually, the next video I'm going to be filming is my fall TBR and what I would recommend to read for fall. So that is just a current favorite of mine right now. This season so far, I read these two, The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic, which I truly loved. It was just all these like witchy vibes. It was just so easy to get into, pulled at your heartstrings. I love this one. And then I read You Again. I did like this one. It definitely gave you that fall vibe. Even the cover is fallish. I didn't love it as much as I loved this one. Last year I read The X Hex, which was one of my favorite witchy books of all time, and I like the second one, which is I think The X Curse, and then the third one comes out I think in about 2 weeks, so I am super excited to read that. And then I read last year The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. This was really good. I definitely recommend these as some fall reads, especially if you're into the witchy stuff, which I love witchy books. Those are some of my favorite like fall aesthetic coziness types of books to read. If you're not into the witchy aesthetic, then I recommend The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I read this about a week ago. I gave it 5 stars. This is like a fall Hallmark movie in a book. It has like small town vibes. It's called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which this girl now owns. She is in a love affair with a grumpy flannel wearing farmer. It's good and it's spicy, and I loved it. The second book in the series is called The Cinnabon Bookstore. This is what I'm currently reading right now, and I'm really enjoying it. It actually takes place in summer, but it still gives you that small town vibe. And then especially if you love the first one, this second book is just right up its alley. It feels the exact same way as I read the first one, and I am just eating it up. So another September favorites has just been fall inspired books. Next for my September favorites are my cardigans. So I finally started whipping them out, so now I get to talk about them. They are from the brand Quince. I feel like everyone knows about Quince. It's always talked about. I feel like all the podcasters do ads for it, and these have been some of my prized possessions. They are cashmere sweaters, and they're so soft, and these are what I have been reaching for. Now, like I said, I am in San Diego, so it's not completely cold, but we have been getting a couple of chilly nights. So I love just having these in the car. I love having them like in my bag and stuff, because that way I can just go ahead and cover myself with them, which that's kind of how I've been wearing it lately. I really haven't worn it as a full cardigan yet. We're not there. I'm hoping to get there soon. But I wanted to talk about this brand because I got these as presents last year for last Christmas and my birthday. My brothers always ask what I want, so I just sent them links to these. And so I have the beige one, I have a blue one, and I have a black one, which I actually was wearing the black one today. It's in the car now that I think about it. And I just love it. I love the way that they have held up. Now we're going on almost a year and they're still in great quality. They're so like lightweight, but they're still that cozy softness. I really love their cardigans, so I definitely recommend these. And just cardigans in general are just going to be a fall staple. I also love the ones from Old Navy. Those are some of my favorite ones. Target has really good ones. I've just placed an order for a couple. So cardigans will always be a favorite, not just in September, but throughout the whole year. And to repeat myself again, it's not that cold here yet, but I do love having scarves. So my mom actually gifted me this one and a black one about 2 years ago for my travels, and they are some of my favorite items. And again, now, like I said, because it is getting a little bit colder, I throw these in the car, in my purse too, to always have on hand. I love how big they are, and they're just so easy to wrap around you, which I really love. It's from the brand, I can't find the tag of where the brand is from. Maybe it's on my black one. My black one is in my purse right now, so I'll leave it linked down below. But I love it. I feel like these are just such good basics to have into your capsule wardrobe, I guess you would call it. Because again, I've had these for years now, and when it comes time, when the season comes about, they're what I grab for. So like I said, right now it's not completely cold, but when we do get a little bit chilly, I do like to just wrap myself. And you can see it's really big, so I love that, and I can just wrap myself and feel nice and cozy. I actually took the black one to the movies the other day, and it's just so comfortable. So these are definitely becoming a favorite again. I believe I talked about this last month as a favorite, but I am still going strong with it, and it's crocheting. This is just like my little escape. It's something I've really been enjoying. I usually do this in the evening. It's kind of like my wind down period. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the last one, because I don't think I had finished my first project yet, but I had finished these hand warmers, and I am so proud of myself. They turned out so cute, if I do say so myself. It's so funny. Anytime I get the chance to show anyone, like I do, like tomorrow I'm seeing my aunts that I haven't seen them for a while, so I am going to be showing them. And I just thought it was like, again, with the cardigan or blazer that just sticks out a little bit. It's just so cozy. So this has been a favorite of mine right now. I just finished, kind of, not really actually, I shouldn't say finished. I'm currently working on another set of hand warmers. So I just did this wine colored one. So you can see, I still have to sew up the top part, but I am obsessed with this color. I mean, this color is everywhere. When I went to the yarn store, I saw that they had this color, which is called wine, and I was like, that's right up my alley. It's on trend right now. So right now I'm currently working on the second one. And so this has definitely become a favorite the last couple of months, but it's still going strong, and I know throughout the fall and the winter it's going to remain a favorite. Those are all my recent lifestyle favorites. And now let's get into beauty. First, I'm going to go over hair. For the last month, the two things that I have been reaching for the most have been my satin hair scrunchies and headbands. So first, let's go over these satin scrunchies. These are from the brand Yanni Best, and I love putting my hair up with these. First of all, they just tie so comfortably around the hair. I feel like if I want it loose, like it still stays intact. I don't know, like I feel like within time, scrunchies always get big or they get loose, but these have really held their shape so well. And again, satin is actually just really good for your hair, and that's why I've been reaching for them more often. And I love how big they are. I also think they're just like so cute to wear sometimes. I love like the whole scrunchie wearing look, even when I know I'm not going to be using the scrunchie. I just like putting it on. I think they're so cute, and I love all these shades. Of course, you can't go wrong with the black one. We have two shades of brown. I love this rich chocolate brown one, this taupey brown, and then just a light baby pink one. So these have definitely been a favorite, and it's just healthier for your hair as well. So that's why I really don't wear rubber bands in my hair. Like, it is really rare that I ever reach for that. I'm either in a hair scrunchie, because usually it's at the end of the night when I tie my hair up, or I put it in a clip. But it is so rare that I ever reach for a rubber band. But something that I have been reaching for is headbands. So when I was little, I used to wear headbands all the time, and I feel like maybe that's why I never like gravitated toward them, because I kind of think I associated it with being little, which I know is just not the case. I've seen girls wear them for the last couple of seasons and I love the way it looks on them, but it was just my association with headbands. Anyways, the other day I think my hair was too greasy. I threw on a headband and I was like, oh, that's cute. So now I'm all about headbands, and I love headbands. These are just so comfortable. This white one, which has makeup on it, that's the only sad thing about the white ones. I feel like they get dirty really easily. I think they're from the brand Scrunchy, which just made me laugh. But I will link them down below, and it comes like in a set of like 4. There's a different shade of gray and a black in it. But these two are the colors that I've been reaching for most. I love the color gray, especially for this season. Gray is very popular, very trendy, so I feel like I've just been reaching for it. And it goes with everything. And same thing with the white one. I feel like it was still perfect in September because we were at the end of summer, beginning of fall. So it was nice to have the pop. And I actually like the pop against my dark hair. I just like the way that looks. So that's probably why I've been gravitating towards these. I want to get like a burgundy one. I want to get a rich brown one as well. So maybe you'll see that in my next favorite, because I'll probably be purchasing those soon. Now let's get into some body care. So recently I have been really reaching for, this past month, the Fleur Father Figure perfume. I love the scent of this. It's definitely a little bit more masculine mixed with a little bit of sweetness and like earthy, and I feel like it's the perfect transition perfume. So I have just been loving it in September. And what I like is that the scent does wear off over time. Like, it's not the super strong scent unless you are really close to someone, then they can smell it on you. And I really like that about perfumes. I feel like that's what makes it really like seductive. I don't like when I can smell someone right off the bat. I'd rather be close to them and be able to smell them than it just going past you. So that's what I really love about this. And so I feel like the scent is strong enough where you can obviously smell it, but it's still light enough. That's why I feel like it's like that perfect transition, because I feel like during the spring and the summer I reach for this in the evening, but now that it's fall and I can smell the richness in it, I will reach for it throughout the day. So I've really been loving this. Now let's talk about nails. So over COVID I learned how to do my gel nails at home, and ever since then I've never gone back. I actually don't like going to the nail salon. To me it's like a pain. Like, I don't like going and sitting there. I much prefer doing it myself. Actually, I actually enjoy it. I always talk about it like as my me time, because I'll put on a podcast or a show or movie and I'll do my nails, and I just love like the whole regimen to it. So 2 brands that I love when it comes to my gel polish. One is Nail Reserve. I actually just recently did a collab with them that I'll put right here, so I show you guys an updated tutorial on how I do my gel nails. I have loved their gel polishes for the past year. So specifically this year, the colors that I love are Dark and Classy, which is what I currently have on my nails right now. I feel like this is going to be my color for fall. This is what I've worn. I've picked this color twice in the last month. That's why I had to mention it. It's the perfect transition color, especially because it's not too deep yet. I realized that I kind of went a little crazy about 2 weeks ago. I put on the shade CU, which I love. It's this dark emerald green, but I wasn't ready for it. I think maybe once it comes October, November, I will reach for this one more. But what I'm reaching for right now is this Dark and Classy color, because it has the red in it and an undertone of that brown. It's the perfect autumn color. Another great autumn color is from the line Beetles, which is another gel polish brand that I love, and this one is in the shade A236, and it's a steep burgundy wine shade. I wore this all last year, so it's definitely has like a more purple undertone than the one I am currently wearing. It's a little bit deeper, and I love this one. So I feel like between the two, the Nail Reserve Dark and Classy and then the Beetles burgundy shade, I'm probably going to be intermixing these two all season long. Another recent favorite of mine has been the Caudalie. It's called Vino Therapist. It's the cream, hand and nail repair cream. I've been getting more diligent about my hand care, my hand skincare routine. I feel like, especially as women, signs of aging are always in our hands and our chest. So I'm trying to be really protective of my hands. And it just occurred to me because I was actually talking to a friend, and she was just saying how she's kind of has created a hand care routine. She actually micro needles her hand, then she puts red light therapy on her hands, and so now she's really inspired me to start taking care of my hands. And so one of my favorite hand creams has been this one from Cardigans. I actually got this when I was in Paris last year, and I actually didn't reach for it at first. I kind of like didn't want to use it up, but now I'm like, okay, like I don't want it to expire, so I need to start using it. And yeah, it has a year shelf life on it, but I love this one. There's not too much of a scent. It's like a really clean scent, and it just sinks into your skin so nicely. Another thing from Cardigans, to go a little bit off topic, is their lip conditioner. It actually came in a set, and I am obsessed with this one. I feel like this is what I've been reaching for. I actually leave this on my desk by my computer, and this is what I use every day just to moisturize up my lips. And then while we're going with the hand care routine, another thing I've been loving is the Nukes. It is the multi-purpose dry oil face, body, and hair oil, and I really have enjoyed it. I've actually used this a lot, and it doesn't even look like I put a dent into it. I really mainly use this for my hands. It has a really strong rose scent to it, so I don't really like placing it all over my body, but I do like using it on my hands, and then I like using it on my cuticles, especially after I do my gel routine at home. So this is definitely something I have been reaching for. Now let's start getting into makeup. Yeah, we'll do makeup and we'll end with skincare. For makeup favorite, this isn't exactly makeup, but it's been making my makeup easier to do, which is this brow lamination kit from iMethod Beauty. Another thing that I had learned during COVID that has stuck with me this whole time is giving myself an eyelash lift, which I currently have right now. My lashes are stick straight. I mean, they won't even hold a curl. So I do give myself an eyelash lift about every 6 weeks, or I try to. And so the kit I have been using is actually it's actually a brow lamination kit, which I have been playing with my brows. I haven't perfected it yet, but I do like my brow shape right now, but I do know I still need practice with it. But I have been using this for my eyelash lifts. Now, disclaimer, I don't recommend doing an eyelash lift at home to yourself. You should always go see a professional. I just like to risk it myself, and I have yet to have a problem with it. I'm very careful. I follow the instructions, and even though this is an eyebrow lift kit, it has the exact same things that you would find in an eyelash lift kit. And you can actually find this on Amazon for about $20. So this has definitely been one of my favorites, and I just currently did it. This is my third or fourth time with this kit, and I love it. This is probably my favorite one, and the one that has lasted the longest that I can tell, because last time I did my last lash lift was about 6 weeks ago, and so then I redid it, and again, just obsessed with it. Right now, I think I'm going on 2 weeks of having the most current lash lift, and they are still very curled, which I'm very proud of. And then, so like I said, this does go into my makeup favorites because I had just been obsessed with my lashes, with my lash care, which I'll share an eyelash serum with you guys in a bit, and the two eyelash essentials that I need are the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. You can see it's already rubbed off. Like, that's how much I use it. I love using this to thicken my lashes, and then I go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. These two have just become like a holy grail this past month. I mentioned this in my Target haul. I just forgot how much I love this. Like, I used to use this mascara in the past, and then I started trying different ones, and I picked this up, and this past month of September, it has definitely been a favorite. I forgot like how much I really do enjoy it and love it, and I actually want to pick it up in different shades because I do want to try it. They just recently came out with a brown mascara, which I want to try it, and then I saw they have like the burgundy and a dark forest green one, so I want to kind of have fun with that. Next September favorites has been the Kosas Air Brow. It's a clear treatment gel. This really makes your eyebrows stand up. I feel like this has been one of the strongest gels that I've used, and it's strong yet it's not stiff, and so that's why I actually really love it. Like I said, I've been using the brow lamination, I do it at the same time that I do the eyelash lift. Again, I have not perfected it, but between the two, I can kind of mold my brows with this brow gel. So I've definitely been enjoying this one. I think they make it in a tinted formulation as well. So if they do, once this runs out, I would definitely pick up that one. The next makeup favorite is this Flush Balm Cheek Color in the shade Mood. It is this deep burgundy. And this I have been reaching for all of September because, again, this is another good transitional blush, which I love because it's that deep cranberry, but when you put it on, it shears out. And not only do I love this on the cheeks, but I love it on the lips as well. It's kind of like a good one and done type of product all in one, which is what I love about it. I love the formulation. These really are long wearing. They're really easy to blend out. It doesn't last as long on your lips, but it does last really nicely and longly on the cheeks, which I do love. And again, I love that you can use your fingers to blend it out. It's just a easy use product. And then going with lips, I know I talk about these all the time, but they truly are a favorite. Monthly, they are what I reach for, which are the Summer Friday Lip Butter Balms. My favorite true ride or die lip balm favorite is the Vanilla Beige. This is just like my lips, but better. I always feel like it's very close to my natural lip color. And then recently I've been mixing these two, which are the lip butter balms, obviously in cherry and iced coffee. Right now what I have on my lips is this Merit blush in the shade Mood, which I just talked about, and then I put on top the cherry lip butter balm, and that's what gave me this cranberry red lip, which I just love. And then I like how moisturizing these are. And I saw that Summer Fridays just came out with their new hot chocolate one, so I think I'm gonna have to go pick it up. Now let's get into the skincare favorites. For the past month, I have been loving this eyelash serum by Epis. It is a Korean skincare brand. They sent it to me and I have seen such dramatic results. I'm not even wearing false lashes. These are my current lashes right now. So between the lash lift and this lash serum and my favorite mascaras, I have been loving my whole lash routine. And I love this because I feel like it is just super easy to apply. I love that it's a wand and then there's this little ball point at the end, which is really nice to get into like those inner and outer lashes. It's so comfortable. It does not bug my eyes. I have not gotten that line that everyone talks about when they use lash serums. So it's just been really good the past month. Another favorite this past month has been this Kai Wrinkle Balance Multi Balm. It is another Korean skincare brand. I tell you, I love Korean skincare brands. There's a whole line that I'm going to talk about right now. And this has just been so moisturizing, and it really is a multi-purpose stick. So I will focus this under my eyes and on my crow's feet right here. I put this on my lips. I put this wherever I feel like I have wrinkles, and it's just so nourishing and moisturizing. I sometimes don't even feel like I need to put on a moisturizer at night because this balm is very moisturizing and nourishing on the skin, and it's just super easy to use because it is like in a wand. It's super easy to use, and this would be really travel friendly because again, I feel like I can cut out other products and just take this. So I do love this. Now let's continue with the Korean skincare line, a brand that I found, I think it was in August that I discovered them, and I used all throughout August and September. It was this brand called Midha. I love these. These are all products that I have incorporated into my routine. The first thing I want to talk about is the Rice Cleansing Oil. I've been using this for the past month and it looks like I have barely put a dent in it. It takes off your makeup so nicely. It doesn't burn your eyes. I feel like it removes everything. It even removes my eyelash glue. It removes tough mascara. So this is something that I really like. I really do just need to like repurchase another one to have in stock. Another product that I love from the line is the Rice Facial Oil. So nourishing, so moisturizing, and I feel like I wake up with my skin still glowing. This is a really good oil if you want to do like lymphatic drainage, you want to use a gua sha, one of your face rollers. It's heavy, but not too heavy. Currently I would only use this at night, especially if you are oily. Just use it in your nighttime routine. I have two more favorites to go about in their, I have two more favorites to talk about in their line. The first one is the Vita C Vitalizing Mask. This is more of a new favorite in September. I use this, I've been using this for the past 2 or 3 weeks now. Barely have put a dent in it. It smells so good. It smells so citrusy. It's like really refreshing on the skin, and I just like it when I want my skin just to feel a little bit refreshed, a little bit brighter. It's this really nice gel consistency, and what I like to do is I will apply it and I'll leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off in the shower, and then my skin just feels nice and hydrated afterwards. It's really good for those days that you want to do the no makeup thing, just because it really makes your skin glow. And I have to say, I tried their sheet mask. This is pretty much tied with my other favorite Korean sheet mask from Kala. I'm intermixing them, I'm realizing, which means that I have been loving these ones. So this one is the rice one. That's another favorite. I feel like I am talking about a lot of rice products. It's really good for your skin. There's a lot of benefits to it and really brightens up the skin. I feel like my skin hasn't looked dulled or anything, and I'm wearing less makeup because my skin just feels that good, and I feel like rice is one of the reasons why. The last favorite for the past month, which actually is a favorite every month I should say, but I feel like this has become just again part of my routine and I'm reaching for it every day, is my new face. And then another reason why I want to talk about this is because I bought this skincare device, I want to say 3 years ago, and it is still going strong. I use it a good 5 times a week. I'm pretty good about using it. I try to use it every day, but I know that I use it at least 5 times a week, and it is still going strong. And I want to mention it because before we know it, it will be Black Friday with the deals going on, and that's when I bought this, and they always have it on sale every Black Friday. I would look out for this. This is the mini one. I don't feel like you need the actual original size one. The original size one does come with different attachments, but I have been just happy with this mini one. I'm even thinking about buying it as a gift for someone. And I'm gonna get them the mini one because, like I said, I don't feel like you need the bigger attachment one. This does the trick. It really snatches up the face. And again, this is another skincare tool that I realized when I stop using, I can tell. So that's why I'm very diligent about using it. And those are all my September favorites. And they're gonna be my favorites going into the rest of the year. They're all products that I reach for all the time. I want to know in the comments down below what was one of your favorites. It could be anything lifestyle related, beauty, whether it's makeup, hair, skincare. Let me know in the comments down below, and if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.